All right, and I'm live. Let's pull this up on. I'm an idiot. I said the biggest brain fart. Give me a minute. To the people watching, I feel like I said that kind of rude. Here we go. 2 people are watching. 3 people are watching, including myself. Easier. Alright. How's it sound? How's it sound? Sounds like there's a vacuum. How's it sound? Doesn't sound great. Doesn't sound great. Let me put my headphones in. Oh, shh. You guys see that catch? Oh, it doesn't sound that bad. How does it sound for you guys? What's up, vibes? Alright, cool. Sounds good. That's something new. Oh, good old Pete, that video I posted today. Hashtag blow up status. Well, for me, it blow up. Hello, Carly. How's the Bachelor? Mr. Aspect Ratio. I meant to put on sunglasses for that because I thought that'd be hilarious. So, okay. Where's my PC? It's right here. I'm currently using this. If you stick around for the entire show, you will see that I have been going through some changes in my hardware recently. Because I would like everyone's opinion on what I should do with the room. So I'm going to give this a few more minutes, give or take a few more minutes. How are you guys doing on this lovely day? What's up, Pop Rocks? Smartwatch. Carly has one of those. So I have a slight concern that going live right now is going to totally ruin the steam that video had. But I don't think it's going to. Smartwatches. Are you getting a PC? I kind of have one right now. This is a Razer Blade Stealth with an eGPU. If you can see that, there's an eGPU right here. And then that's connected to this ultra-wide monitor. So right now, I'm currently using the PC. Alright, that's about enough time for people to get off. Okay, let's not talk about cable management. I had to clean this stuff up for the video today. Alright, so I'm going to... Okay, so here we go. Alright, so here's the entire office, okay? It's not the largest space ever, right? Admittedly, not that large. But, is it lagging? Is it bad? Well, I'm seeing it okay. Good old P, that must be you and the sticks there. So, there is obviously... So, let me show you. This is going to be so hard. Not that hard. So, this is where I film the videos. So, typically I have a camera set up like right here, and then I put on those 2 lights, and then I sit in front of this. So, my problem is like this. Okay, like look at this down here. So there's an iMac Thunderbolt display, cables, cables, microphone, and then there's all this crap. So this is like my current computer. Is this computer right here, eGPU, monitor. But what I would like to do is have a setup where I don't have to constantly take stuff off of one desk, move it to the other desk, and then take it off of that desk to move it to the other desk. So, let me read the comments. Cable management is a big thing. Also, if you can base mount the monitor. I don't know if I can. Well, Scott went from a blue house background throwback to a wooden background, baby. Okay, this is a closet. Good old Pete. I don't know if this is base mount. I think this is a base mount. You think I should base mount that thing? It sounds like it's gonna cost me a lot of money. Alright. So yes, I can play games on my laptop. Vibes 15. Okay, that might be me. There's a nice space, kind of perfect room for PC. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I got some Hubba Bubba yesterday. This stuff is so good for like a few minutes. Carly ate it all and then didn't even use it. Okay. I feel like I'm flexing this is literally all of the nice stuff I own. I have a second camera. I film. Oh, did you guys notice a difference in the film quality today? Because it was filmed on a different camera. It was filmed on this camera. In case you want to know. Okay, so this is my thoughts. Let me explain my thoughts and then you guys can tell me what you want. So this, first of all, I built this desk by myself, sanded, stained, put it all together. Does it look nice? It would look nicer if it was cleaned off. So basically, that is a weird flex, but okay. You know, I mean, it's okay. Okay, so are you moving or set up to the other desk? Okay. Let me finish. Let me explain. Weird flex, but okay. So basically, alright. So basically, let me get this. I feel like I'm like way behind on this. Am I way behind? No, it says I'm live. Okay. So basically, I need a desk to edit. You didn't notice quality? Yeah, I didn't really think it looked that much better either, personally. So a desk to edit, and a desk to shoot B-roll on. But then I also need a desk to do, like, basic, like build a computer, or like clean a computer, etc., etc. And also, let me just adjust this real quick. Oh, shoot, not like that. So, you see this area right here. So what I want to do, let me explain what I think I'm going to do. And then you guys can tell me how stupid it is or how not stupid it is. So basically, this is the first time I just built this yesterday. So I want to, and my birthday was a few weeks ago, and everyone got me a Home Depot gift card. And I have no problem building stuff. I can. This isn't the greatest table of all time, but it works and it's super functional and it was pretty cheap. If you can, build it. So, this is what I'm thinking. I leave the editing to this portion, like right here. Move these over a little bit, move this over a little bit, move this back, so I can free up this space right here, okay? So, free up that space. This is a camera slider. I don't use it probably as much as I should use it, but whatever. So my thoughts are, for an overhead shot, okay, is to put like 2x4 right here, 2x4 up, 2x4 up, 2x4 across, and then the same box design, and drill those either into the table or just finish these and make it like essentially a box of 2x4s at like the edges. Okay? So a 2x4 box at the edges. And then I'm thinking I lay this on top of it, right? And then I can put this guy. This is my big tripod head. I bought both of these for $25 on the used market. Because of course I did. That's all I do. That's my whole life. Alright. Okay. So, what I'm thinking is to get a straight up overhead shot. I would have to bend it like this. So basically, I don't even know if this head will tilt like that. Oh, you know what? I'm not even sure if I can do that. Oh no, I can do it this way. So basically, have this head, and then have a camera mounted right here. Have a camera mounted right here to this head, and then have this pointing down. And then, so this area right here would essentially be consumed with this little apparatus thing that would have the camera sit like this with the 2x4s. I would obviously take this off. But it would sit like this with the 2x4 so I could get an overhead shot. But then, because it's just a box with like the edges, I could also use it, I could potentially take this off, or I just leave that as is. And then, for other B-roll, I would swing over here. I think you guys should be able to see. I would swing this over here. There we go. And then shoot the rest of like the B-roll on this desk. So for example, what I would do, like let's say this speaker right here, I was shooting B-roll of this, I would leave this as is, and then always have this be totally clean. So the back of every video would be light, desk, and then picture of my family, well, Carly, myself, Little Stitchy, and Pace Beans. It'll be like that, and then basically I would have this desk empty, because this is what I used to do was I would edit on this, and I didn't have that desk. So now that I have a second desk, I wanted to know your guys' thoughts on it, because it's kind of fun, and I haven't live streamed in a while. So let me swing over here, and let me check the comments. So, here we go. That's a nice space. It is nice. That looks fire. Didn't know. Okay, so, where the Thunderbolt display box is, just add a mini desk for your B-roll shots. Hello, my Australian friend. Make it a smart room. That's too much money. We gotta do this financially responsibly. Why are there only admins here? Maybe because I went admin crazy one time. What's up? Can we? I don't even know. Can you? Let me see if I can. I can remove your posts. So yes, I can. When you're 15 and don't understand what the fuck Scott's talking about, I think that would work. Straight overhead is on. You think the straight overhead would look nice? I think that would be a cool shot. And like this would be like this. It kind of looks. It looks shitty in this. Like with a live stream, this color looks. It's a way different color than what's showing up on this camera. But this is also a live stream that's super compressed, etc., etc. And so I think that overhead would look really cool for right here. So then the overhead shots would always have this nice little background. And if I wanted to, I could always put like a piece of paper down, roll a piece of paper down, build that in later. And then use that for like the B-roll and then the behind desk. Why don't, that desk looks, that desk is very complicated. This is a mess. This is just extra. So let me explain. This is extra storage. This is the laptop. This is the eGPU. This is the monitor. This is my camera. This is light bulbs. Those are light bulbs. Oh, check this out. His master's voice will certainly appreciate this. This is I believe this is circa 1970. I don't want to say the wrong date. 1975. That's what I thought. Look at this. Original A Night at the Opera by Queen. Does it get much better than this? I don't think so. Basically, there's a lot of chords right here. The tripod head is not Manfrotto. No, it's not. I went cheap and got one. It's not a Manfrotto. I kind of thought it was when I saw it online, and it's not. It's some brand I've never heard of. I looked it up and found it. Viltrox. Manfrottos are expensive. I have a Manfrotto tripod. It's the cheapest one I could find at Best Buy. Yes, I like that background. Very simple. Okay, I'm glad you like it, good old Pete. It looks like a video that George Lucas made a while back about how he set up Oh. Do I look like George Lucas? I look like Kia paper. You do like those? Carly and I, we were in Columbus because, we were in Columbus getting this camera because, I don't know, I find stuff to use and it's a good deal, I buy it. And so we were down in Columbus and I was like, these lamps are amazing. And we were buying stuff for the house too, but I bought the lamps. And those were the best purchases. Oh, and I'm such a putz. Literally, for those 2 light bulbs, of course we didn't have light bulbs because why would we buy them? We just bought these a week ago and we moved in this house a month ago. So I walked around the house into like the basement where we don't go that much and I unscrewed the light bulbs and just put them in the lamps. I used the used market. Yes, used. John, we're just talking about the room setup and we're just hanging out and having fun. How's that other video doing? Alright, still got good views. So how about the views? How about the views, baby? We are watching Master at work. Yeah, Master is... You like this chair? I spent a lot of money on this chair. So I got this chair for free from a business that I used to work for that was going to throw it out. And I was like, can I have it? And then they said, sure. So, yeah, I mean, it's, works okay. He's got a little wear and tear. Down here is really the worst spot, I would say. Yeah, this chair sucks, but it was free, so it's good enough. Are you dropping merch soon? Justin, get out of my live stream. That's the gentleman this is my friend. But I showed him one of his computers on the channel one time. The car key next to an open chassis gives me anxiety. Wait, where? Oh, I'm such a mess. Oh my gosh, you guys would not believe how much of a... Oh yeah, these right here. I guess you would believe it now. This is what you don't see. This is how it always looks. And that down there. I'm a pig with my electronics. But it's fun. Like, I got all this stuff now. I'm not going to drop merch soon. How about if we hit 5,000 subs, I'll drop merch. Wonder what I missed. Tech for your needs. You haven't missed much. Scott's way of explaining eGPU, a big old box. It's a big box with a power supply and a PCIe slot. See? Simple. Hello, Tech for your needs. Okay, wait. So you're trying to maximize your setup, not like edit it and make it look better, right? No, I want to make it... I want to maximize, because I'm so sick of... So my process literally is take everything off that desk back there, put it onto the floor, and crop it so you can't see anything, and then film the video, put everything back on the desk, and then edit. I've been doing that for like a month. So I got this desk now, so I want to maximize it. I want to make the most out of everything so I'm not constantly lift up, lift down, lift up, lift down. Like this, I would like to just leave something here, leave something there, leave something there, leave something there. Yes, I had the LP, bought it new. Viltrox, yes. I don't know what the hell that even is, if I'm being honest. It's super cheap, but it's like a smooth tilt. Yeah, I mean, you guys can't tell the difference. No one's ever complained about it, so that means you guys can't tell the difference. You have the LP, that's really cool. I wasn't around to buy it new. Tornado warning, Carly, where's the light, Scott? Oh. Justin the PC guy. RIP Tech. The Techno Eclipse podcast is coming back. You heard it here first, folks. Now, basically what happened was I started it, And it was obviously a lot of work, admittedly. But then, right when I started that, essentially, I asked Carly to marry me. And then, biggest mistake of my life. She's not watching, right? So I can say that. Biggest mistake of my whole life was asking Carly to marry me. No, I love her. But, so I asked her to marry me, and then that got really busy because we had to go to venues, and all my free time that I wasn't spending on the main channel that I normally would have had a chance to spend on like the not main channel, the podcast channel, I would have been able to spend on it, but I was like doing stuff for the wedding. And then we decided we're gonna buy a house, so then we had to do all that stuff. And then once we moved into the house, little Stitchy, as you know, the best cat ever. I don't have any picture. I have a picture over there. He passed away, so I haven't had like a ton of free time, but I probably had time. But I think it'll beginning of June, the Technical Clips podcast is coming back. Do the podcast on this channel, that's risky. What camera do I have? Today I used an A6300 with a Sigma 30mm 1.4 aperture. I bought this for $500 locally, used, of course. And I'm gonna sell it. It's worth probably like $600 or $700. I just wanted to see if I liked it. I needed it for the music video I shot. I needed 2 cameras, so I was like, well, I could just buy one and then just sell it for a profit. Basically, what I do with computers anyway. So I figured I'd use that same method with cameras. My main camera that I use is this big guy, the GH5. I spent way too much money on this. If I could go back in time, I would not have bought this camera. Not because it's not awesome, but because it was too much money. It was $2,500. I didn't buy it used. I could have bought it used and saved $500, but $600 probably. So I didn't need that. Biggest mistake in my life in terms of purchasing, but it's really nice. I'm glad I have it. I seriously think the overhead idea is fine if you can envision yourself building it how you want. Marriage is more important than podcasts. Interesting. I'll have to think about that one. Yeah, I think the overhead idea is cool. I think it's one of those things where I have to do it and then you'll be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But if I'm not that great at explaining stuff sometimes. So, and I kind of ramble. So, I think when I do it, you'll see it and you'll be like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. And I think, Scott, you should, clean it up. First of all, don't tell me how to deal with my mess. And this isn't even, this is so funny, you guys think this is messy? This is like, this is the cleanest this has been in months. It's never this clean, ever. I just cleaned it up for the videos. I just found out that I could just clean it up, put everything on the floor, crop it so you can't see what's on the floor. I mean, there's stuff on the floor right now that you couldn't see in those last couple of videos. I knew you couldn't see them, so I just left them there. This is clean to me. This is not hectic. To get the overhead, okay, I'm glad you guys like that idea because I thought about that today at work and I was like, hot damn, that'll be cool and that'll be fun. 3, cable management, yes. I have these cable clips that I bought. I think they're down there. I don't even know where the hell they're at. Oh, they're right here. So, I have these cable clips that I bought, and I bought some screws, so I'll be able to screw it in. I would like to route everything on the ceiling. That way it's totally out of the way. What I would like to do... Here, let me show you. Let me explain. So what I would like to do is so these things, this is power strip. So this provides the power to these lights, and I use these in every single video. So what I would like to do is up here, right here, I tried last night, but I misaimed and it doesn't fit. But what I would like to do is put a power strip up here, run the cable down there, that socket. And then what I would like to do is mount these up here, and then mount the cables, route them around, plug them in. And then this thing, I bought a hook for it. What I would do is basically hook it up up here, and then this cable can be like stretched pretty much all over the length of the room, so I could put like the light wherever. That's what I would like to do. But that seems like it might take forever, and it's a 50-50 if it's even going to work. All right. So that's my cable management thinking. Oh my gosh, that is a hideous view of myself walking right at the camera. Oh yeah, I made my first video. Oh, good old Pete, watch my first video and then you won't feel so nervous. You won't feel so bad about feeling nervous. My first video, I was like, oh, I'm gonna attack that eclipse. I was so nervous and I was reading off a script. I don't use a script now. Sometimes I have bullet points because sometimes I just get so jumbled. Okay. Get a laptop stand. Yeah, that might be a cool idea. Keep the other desk for B-roll. Okay, that's what I think. I think I'm gonna do what I said I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do that. And then that's what I'm gonna do. Good old Pete, please edit that and send it to me. Set it as private and send it to me in a link, and then like a DM, and I'd love to watch. Bro, if you want to go back to Scott's video, and you'll see. Yeah, thanks, Pop Rocks. What's your opinion of the new Mac Pro and Apple display? John, I already posted a video on it. The Mac Pro, like, it's amazing, but I'm like, whatever. Like, it's really cool, but it's like, whatever. Like, it won't ever affect me. I won't get one of those. When I'll have one of those. I guarantee you I'll get to play on one of those by the time I'm like 28 or 30. The display is cool, but it's really expensive. The contrast ratio isn't that great. I don't think it's an IPS display. They said it's an LCD, right? I was watching it at work. It's cool, but like 6K is so ridiculous. Like, why don't you just get like 2 5K monitors? Like, who needs a 6K monitor? I don't know. His first video is legendary isn't the word I would use. Organized chaos mess. No, I wouldn't say organized. It's certainly a chaos and a mess. Oh, thank you, Pop Rocks and good old Pete. John, you better watch both of these videos at the same time. So figure it out a way to watch them both. If you're on a browser, pull open two and watch them both. I need the watch time and the pesto. That's what this is all about, you know what I mean? How else am I going to be able to buy used GTX 1070 Ti's, you know what I mean? For $220? That wasn't my greatest deal ever, but that's a pretty good card. I got these for Christmas, I think. Not this part. My man cave is impeccable. My wife cleans it thrice weekly. It's good to be here. Yeah, maybe Miss Carly, when she gets into this chat eventually, she's watching The Bachelorette tonight, or Bachelor. I gotta get some type of cleaning situation. How did you swing that deal? Like, what was that conversation like? Because clearly I could use that. Should I redo with a script? I don't know. I think it's more fun to make a video where there's no script. Like, I feel like your thoughts are way more honest. I don't know. Personally, I don't use a script, so I guess do whatever you want. God, do I have the worst posture ever? Tech for your needs. Everyone is awful. Trust and believe those that have been through it. Yeah, I like watching that. I've watched that video probably like 3 or 4 times, like in the last probably like 6 months, and every time I watch it, I'm like, oh my god. Like, I just want to delete it, but I'm like, I'm just going to leave it up. I might as well. Do you think Windows is awful? I watched your stealth video, I use Windows, and I've grown up with that. No, honestly, Windows on a laptop is actually, there's actually some okay gestures, you know what I mean? And there's, like, the swipe features. You guys can see that kind of popping up on the screen. And then I got this mouse the other day, the Logic mouse. And, this is actually pretty cool. I don't like Windows that much, but this laptop I do enjoy. My thoughts on Windows. Windows is not Mac OS. The thing is with Windows is Mac OS is treated way differently. So Mac OS you get a yearly update, and you get real updates to it. Like this year we saw with Catalina, there's like real updates to Mac OS. In Windows, it's like the updates are like, don't ruin Windows. And it's a shame because it's like in a relationship, if you're in a relationship with somebody, you shouldn't have a relationship with somebody and the relationship shouldn't be like, oh, I'm afraid to lose that person, so I'm gonna act like it. Like you shouldn't be like, oh, I'm afraid to lose something, so I'm gonna act like that. What you should do, you shouldn't be afraid to lose something. You should just love that thing and make that thing better. And then if at the end of the day it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. Windows is essentially afraid to mess it up, and Mac OS is willing to take some risks and update some things and make it a better experience for everybody. And personally, I prefer Mac OS. I grew up with Mac OS, and I like the gestures of Mac OS. Windows is better. They have some cool features, like this one thing I was using today. So after I make my video, I'll like watch it. So what I was doing, like there's this thing where you can minimize it. I think you can see it on the screen. There's like a button down here that you can minimize, and then you can move this all over the screen. And it's pretty cool. Like this is nice. This is nice. So when I was making the thumbnail for this, I had Photoshop open, and I was able to have the video right here so I could listen to it and see if I messed up anything. So this is pretty cool. I don't really know of anything like this on Mac OS. I know there is some picture-in-picture things sometimes, but this in particular I really like. So like my video's playing down here, able to edit this up here, and then I can just get it done a little bit quicker. I like how cheap everything is. Like this laptop cost me $800 or $840, and it's got a 8th gen i7 with an MX 150 and 16 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage, etc., etc. This on Mac OS would cost me $1,600. This is a 2019 machine, and a 2019 MacBook Pro will cost me essentially full retail, but this wasn't that expensive to begin with, $1,500, $1,400, and I was able to get a pretty decent discount. But I don't know. I mean, Windows is fine, but it's fine. I use it at work every day. I've grown more accustomed to it since I've been using it at work. It's fine. It does the job. I mean, it's not Mac OS. It's not as enjoyable as Mac OS. It doesn't work as well as Mac OS. It's just like everything's more optimized on Mac OS, like even in Premiere Pro. So sometimes if I scrub through this timeline today, it's working fine right now, but today, like, there was like this weird glitch where it was just like a glitch. Oh, shoot. I hope I saved that. But it was like a glitch, and then it was like a weird little thing. Everything's just more optimized than Mac OS. It's a little bit more. It's a little bit easier to use, I would say. That was a really long answer to that, Anthony. So those are my thoughts. Pete, check my old videos. I was like 13. My voice was scrawny. My voice is still scrawny. I agree with Scott Crazy. Got 2 years. That's true. Tell my wife to do things. LOL. Alright, I'm gonna try that out and see what happens. I use Windows 2 ported by a Mac. Well, I mean, it's like you get good performance with a Windows computer. Like I bought some computers just to flip, like, off the channel. I just do it for fun. So downstairs I have an 8700K and this 1070 Ti. And I bought all that for, like, total cost, like, $700. $750, because I bought it with a GTX 980, and then I switched out the graphics card, whatever. I mean, I bought it for, like, $700, like, an 8700K, and a 1070 Ti, 16 gigs of RAM, and storage. I have my own storage though, so like I have my own personal storage, so I don't really add that in, that I take out, put in computers, take it out. So it's tough for me to be like, oh yeah, you have to get a Mac, because for $700, I got a computer that's more powerful than pretty much any Mac you can buy that's less than $2,500. So, I don't know. I mean, it's a great way to save some money. MacBook Air for $150, that is a deal. Wind blows his wheels. Really? What is Microsoft is thinking? Don't mess this up. I've been reading some things about them trying to do some better things with Windows. Yeah, I got a laptop with 6 Gen i7, older Quadro for $700. That's a pretty good price. You know what I mean? For $700, like you couldn't get a 2016 MacBook Pro for $700 or $600, $700. Like you couldn't. You just couldn't do that. They're all like $1,400. Trust me, I've looked. I need something new at least from 2018, not brand new from the box. You're a non-used guy. You're not allowed on this channel. Everything has to be used. 2018 has keyboard issues, but yeah, well, everything has keyboard issues. I'm frustrated how they don't optimize for me at DaVinci Resolve. Can you maybe do a test of video editing with and without any GPU Premiere? Yeah, I could do that. You just have to like. You should like tweet me that because I'm gonna forget that. I got the shittiest memory. Unless it's something that like, unless it's like tech specs. I can remember tech specs. Sounds like we need to confiscate your Apple member card. First of all, you can't do that because I still own Apple products. I have an iMac sitting right down there. Okay, I love Apple. I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry. I love Mac OS. I still use Carly's MacBook Pro here and there. Other than creating and editing videos for your channel, what do you use your computers for? Seems like you have a lot of gear. Okay. Mr. Ryskull. Honestly, I only make YouTube videos. Sometimes I watch. So like today, before I got on the live stream. It looks like I closed that window, but I did have like. I was watching Always Sunny, so I'll do that. Basically, the reason I have what I have is because. Do you have Instagram? Or just leave me a comment on a video, like a super obscure video, and I'll see that and be like, okay, I should make a note of that. I don't know, I mean. Good Pete is just clickbait. He's just clickbait title after clickbait title. Oh, that's what my channel is, anyways. It's not as bad as some tech channels, though. A lot of tech channels. Yeah, I don't know. I just have a lot of shit. I mean, like, I just like stuff. I guess it's like, I don't know. Like, I like playing with tech. Like, what I like. So everything here looks super like crazy and stuff. But this is a $300 graphics card I got for $220. This is a $220 eGPU that I got for $130. This is a $1,100, $1,400 laptop that I got for $800. This is a $400, $300 monitor that I got for $120. Like, all this stuff looks really expensive, but over the course of a few years, and you accrue with this stuff, like this camera was $700 camera with the lens. I bought it for $500. This was not a good deal. I bought that for full retail. But like all this stuff was accrued. This was a birthday present, or this was a Christmas present. This was a Christmas present. This was $10. Like all this stuff was just accrued. Like that trackpad I bought for $20 used on Letgo. This came with the computer. This came with the computer. A lot of my stuff came for free. This I bought for $40 because this is super cheap. I think it's called a preamp. Although my audio sucks. But like a lot of my stuff I just buy so cheap. So it's like it probably looks overwhelming, but in reality, like I didn't spend much more than maybe $1,400 on this, and not counting the cameras, but like if you take into consideration what I do, I make YouTube videos. I don't make hardly any money on them, but I have a lot of fun doing it. It's a hobby of mine that I do once to 2 times a week. It's been more recently. You guys are welcome. But once I got settled in, it was easier. But it's been like, I don't know, it's like the more stuff I have, the easier it is. So like with this eGPU, it just makes it like that much easier to edit a video. If a video saves me an extra half hour, that's just an extra half hour I get to like sleep that night. Or an extra half hour that I get to like hang out with Carly. Or an extra half hour I get to watch like a TV show and relax. So it looks like a lot, and it probably looks overwhelming, but it really wasn't that much money. I mean, it was, but I also have a job, so I'm allowed to spend money. And I'm good at saving it, and a lot of this stuff I'll sell for like a profit, and then buy something else, and then use that, and then sell that for a profit. So, Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of stuff, but if you are smart about what you buy, you can buy a lot of really cool things and not really spend that much money. Especially, I mean, if you have a job too, just save the money. Don't spend it on Chipotle, spend it on tech. So, that's my rant. But yeah, I mean, you don't need the greatest tools. I mean, I made videos for a long time on this channel on a 13-inch dual-core i5 MacBook Pro in iMovie for 4 or 5 months. So I just got better at everything. I was like, well, I know how to use this stuff. I might as well take advantage of it. My MacBook Pro is 16 BG RAM. Is that a Biggle Byte? A Byte Giggle? Get wrecked. Hashtag spelling police. Why I traded my fiance her MacBook Pro for a Razer Blade Stealth. In the hood, gunshots, police called. Gone sexual. Is that camera just a point and shoot with a lens? This one? Are you talking about this one? No, this one is cool. A6300. It records 4K and 1080p at up to 100 frames per second. I think this is a cool little camera. I was actually thinking I might just keep this as my full-time camera, but I like that one a little bit better. It's a more expensive camera and it's got more features, and I'm just more comfortable with it. My commitment to this live stream goes so far that I'm watching while editing. Good job, Pop Rocks. I'd expect nothing different. And if you don't sacrifice your own life and your own time for me, then what even is this relationship? I can't even with you guys sometimes. Ohio gets crazy deals. Iowa gets first-gen Apple Watch with scratches and cracks up. Oh yeah. I mean, sometimes I go on trips, but Carly and I like going on trips. Well, I like going on them, and she seems to be okay with it. So we like to go, and we'll go to like Columbus, and I'm by like 4-ish major cities. So I'm by Cleveland. I'm 20 minutes outside of Cleveland. I'm by Akron, which is not a really big city, but a relatively large city. And then I'm 2 hours from Columbus, 140, an hour and 40 minutes from Pittsburgh, like another hour and 40 minutes to Toledo, and then 3 hours to Detroit. And Carly's family lives like maybe 30 minutes from Detroit. So if I find something in Detroit or that area in Detroit, I'll say like, oh, do you want to go visit your family this weekend? I found a computer. Or if I know we're visiting your family, I'll go find a computer. You gotta just be smart about this stuff. Tech is greater than food. Thank you, Kevin Jones. Somebody said it. New York gets insane deals, but I'm too young. So, yeah, well, in a few years, Pop Rocks, you're gonna be the youngest flexer in the game. Lil Tay, nah. Pop Rocks. Yeah, I know. I've seen New York. Oh my gosh, it's like 6 hours. Well, Buffalo is like 3 from me, maybe a little bit shorter, maybe a little bit longer. But then like the real part of New York that people actually consider New York is like 6, 7, 8 hours from me. I wasn't really asking the cost. I'm just wondering if you use your tech for anything else. So yeah, sorry for the crazy rant I went on. No, I don't even game, honestly. That's funny. Like, I don't even game. I literally just make YouTube videos, and then I'll watch, and then I'll use it for the most basic tasks ever, pretty much. It's like my one friend who was in here, Justin. He literally has a 7700K, a GTX 1080 Ti, 32 gigs of RAM, a bunch of NVMe storages, and a 1440p ultra wide 100 hertz monitor, curved monitor. And he literally doesn't play any games. He just scrolls on Facebook, but he's like, I find all these deals, and then I just buy it and then sell it. So like that monitor he bought with a 9700K and a 1080 Ti or 2080 or something, and it costs only like $1,000. So he kept the monitor. He's just gonna sell the computer for like 12, 13, 14, 1500 bucks, and then he gets a free monitor plus money. It's the best way to upgrade stuff, for real. And Pop Rocks, I am selling the iMac. So if anybody wants the iMac, hit me up in the DMs, fam. Smashed. Hashtag spelling. Hey, this is your boy. Wait, I keep forgetting. This is your boy Aspect Ratios, back again with another spelling lesson. My laptop is Dell XPS 13-inch Core i5 RAM. I mean, a DaVinci Resolve is really well optimized. You should look at like an old ThinkPad. Those have 4 cores. I'm not sure if your XPS has 4 cores or not. Damn, you are about everything. I bet Michigan has some fat. Yeah, Michigan has some sketchy deals though. Like there have been some times where I've like been messaging the person. I'm like, you definitely stole this, didn't you? Although I've had that happen in Ohio too. To be fair. Son, I went to Buffalo recently. Shit wasn't how I tried. I bet that was fun, Bob Rocks. You can't even drive yet. LOL, I left on a Fortnite video. I'm signing out. Gonna go make some music. LOL. See, Anthony. Left it on. Oh, you left it on Fortnite video. Okay. See, Anthony. Deals guy. Hashtag I got a deals guy. Alright, this gun has been tasting like shit for the last hour. How unattractive was that to watch on camera? Let me watch it live in real time. Yep, just as gross as I thought it was. You'll take the iMac? I'll trade you. Are you sure? I'll just give it to you for free. You want it for free? You want it for free? Huh? Is that what life is? God, weak. Good old Pete. Weak. I don't even know what I'm saying. Alright, let's check how that video's doing. Do you guys know how it's doing? I don't think I've ever... Shoot, I'm all messed up. That was at my desk at work. Oh my gosh. Alright, how about this? Let's just go to YouTube. Oh. Did you guys just see that struggle? I was holding down this enter key the whole time with my left arm. What a dumb... Oh my goodness. I'm such an idiot. Alright, let's see how this video's doing. 2990 subs, that's good. Look at, we're 10 away from 3,000. That's nuts. How many subscribers was I at this time last year? Let's go to socialblade.com. This is when I think I hit 100 at this point last year. And you hear this thing spin it up? Techno Eclipse. Your recent video, Pop Rocks? No. I have not. Yeah, that stupid 2011 MacBook Pro video. I've watched that video. That video sucks. The first 5 minutes of that video, I'm just sitting there like, hey, thanks for, you know, it's a laptop. This is definitely a laptop, obviously. Like, Scott, you fool. Alright. Let's look at how many subscribers. What's today? June 3rd. Alright, let's zoom in. Here we go. I had 144 subs at this point last year. That's bonkers. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. I did not realize. Damn. That's cool. I can't believe I had that little. 144, because I remember I hit 100 when I was in New York. Like, kind of. Yeah, there it is. I had a spike right here. Wow. That's crazy. June 3rd, the year anniversary of me graduating. Oh my gosh, go Bulls! That game was so much fun last night until the last 5 minutes of it when nobody scored. Yeah, that was a total. That was pretty frustrating. All right, this is not loading. Let's see how the video's doing, because I gotta know. Do you guys know how it's doing? No one is telling me how the video's doing. Good to David Zang type minimalist. Well, first of all, wait a second. This is what I call minimalism right here. This is all you need in life. You need a single speaker and a desk. And LED lights I bought like a year and a half ago, but for somehow they still work. Yeah, I have a bunch of crap. Does anybody want to buy that iMac, please? That probably looks like I don't take care of my things. I make sure it's safe. Look at, see, nothing is touching it. It just looks like it's in a bad spot. But that's like super safe because nothing could fall on it. Minimalist crap. Like the idea of minimalism seems so cool to me, but I just like stuff way too much. I like buying and selling on the used market way too much. Let me adjust this. I look like a pig with all this stuff. There's like a pigsty in here. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, but he does drag it. I was watching this one guy who was just like, oh my god, he was like packing a a bag to go on like a trip, and he was like, now that I pack in a minimalist way, everything I do is minimalist. It's like, listen, I know it's a cool little buzzword, but it's like, get over it. Like, I hate minimalists that just shove it down your throat. Like, Matthew Bella, I watch that guy all day. He doesn't shove it down my throat, you know? He just, cool guy, just seems like a nice guy. He's doing swell, though. I need more B-roll. Some shots of you walking to your car again. LOL. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna probably list it on eBay. I gotta get a box for it, though. That's the thing that sucks. Okay, Mac TX. We can't all be as clean as you now, can we? And listen, we don't even know how clean you are. But look at how clean the closet is. Check this out. You thought I was just a tech guy? Techno Eclipse balls. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say it's Michael Jordan in this stream? You guys think your stream just lagged? It didn't. Swish. Matthew Vella did like my Twitter comment because my Twitter comment was very funny. Sponsored by Nike. Hashtag not sponsored unless sponsored by Nike. Unless it's, I won't ever have a sponsor unless I get a sponsor for like any dollar amount above $10. So you know you can trust me, in my opinion. You know, don't even worry about it. Oh man, so how you guys doing? I kind of get a little bit awkward in live stream sometimes because that catch looked pretty cool. God, I'm such a badass. Like low key, I'm pretty much one of the coolest tech YouTubers out there. You know what I mean? Hashtag not sponsored unless sponsored by Nike. See, that should be the Techno Eclipse hashtag. You know, you can put hashtags in YouTube videos. That should be the Techno Eclipse hashtag. You've been out of school. What do you do when you're out of school? Cause like when I was out of school, my dad made me work every day until I went back to school. What do you do? I'm not in college. I wish I was in college. College was so nice. I got to sleep in and like do whatever I wanted, and nobody would ever yell at me. I'm doing swell. Glad you're doing swell down there. You see that new AMD update? Your PS4? It might actually be able to play a game above 720p. School's almost over. That's good. Low key. I'm playing the Hunter Call of the Wild right now on PS4. See? Oh, I didn't even read that comment. PS5 is 8K. I'm kind of excited for that. That is actually going to be pretty cool. I may actually like console game again because I like the Assassin's Creed games. I haven't gamed in forever. I always feel like once I start playing a video game, it's like that's it. Like everything is set to the side. I'm playing a video game. So whenever I play one, I always play the Assassin's Creed, the most recent one. I have 2 games I have to play. The Assassin's Creed, I'm a little bit behind, but I played like 3 of them. 8K PS5. I work on the weekends. Other than that, I'm critiquing Scott's videos. Is there an E after that? After that U in critiquing? I'm gonna critique your grammar. T. King. Ooh, good old Pete. Guess they let anybody into those Iowa colleges, don't they? Get wrecked! Oh, wait. I got an idea. I did anybody into those Iowa colleges, don't they? God, don't do that, Scott. You're such a punk. What a noob. I just downloaded some air horn sounds today. Oh my god, just play the file. Alright. That was fun. Get wrecked, good old Pete. I'm gonna block you from this chat. You're gonna come in here with that trash grammar. Alright, I'm sorry for the air horn there. Thought it'd be funnier than it was. I love consoles because they are cheap. They are pretty cheap. I mean, they're like $200. Alright, yeah. You get to do that to your kids. Gotta teach them early. That's true. There are no free lunches. Unless. No, there's not. I'm trying to think of an example. No, you're right. You're right. Scott, if you console game on PS4, I do console game on PS4. However, my PS4 hasn't been turned on since May of 2018. And I know that for a fact because that's the last time I played a video game, because that's when I was not working after I quit my job to move to Florida. Facts. PS4, Xbox One, wait, you got both? Dude, stop flexing on me, fam. Streamception. Bro, add me. I haven't turned on my PS4 in over 12 months. Pop Rocks, do you have a Twitter? If so, just DM me your thing. I'll add you. Ooh, I got a video idea. What's on my OnePlus 6? Is the OnePlus 6 worth it in 2019? There's this weird thing with my videos where I feel obligated to add, like, in 2019. If you go back, let's take a trip down memory lane. There was a time. Here we go. Let's read off some of these videos. Should you buy an iMac or a MacBook Pro in 2019? Should you buy this $800 5K iMac? Should you buy a 2015 or 2018 MacBook Pro in 2019? Using a 2012 MacBook Pro in 2019, 1 month later. 2019 iMac or 2018 Mac Mini? Shoot. This is part of my French. Using a 2015 MacBook Pro in 2019. Should you buy an iMac or Mac Mini in 2019? Why I use a 2011 Thunderbolt display in 2019? Should you buy a 2008 Mac Pro in 2019? $400 computer build, February 2019. Why I switched to a 2012 MacBook Pro in 2019? What should iMac users do in 2019? $600 2012 MacBook Pro with Thunderbolt display setup. Can you use a 2012 Mac Mini in 2019? And that's when I stopped. Oh no. Can you use this $50 computer in 2019? Which Mac should you buy in 2019? Do not buy a 2012 MacBook Pro in 2019. Should you buy a 2013 Mac Pro in 2019? 2019 iMac predictions. My titles are cancer. Oh my god, I shouldn't have read through these. Now I'm going to start crying. 2018 smartphones were terrible. Here's why. Apple might make cheaper products in 2019. Then they released a $6,000 Mac Pro with a $5,000 monitor. Oh man. Yeah, that's pretty much. That's a lot of 2019s in there. I'm 2019 out for a while. Although I think I put 2019 in the title tonight. The new 2019 Mac Pro is irrelevant. To me. Maybe not to you. Oh man. Yep, that okay. Sounds like Austin Evans.
Hey guys, this is Austin. Now, what you want to do in 2019 is you want to buy a phone that's going to save you a lot of money.
I hate big YouTubers. I haven't played my PS3 or Wii U in years. Finally decided to unplug and box them up today. That's sad. I still have my PS2 with Battlefront 2, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Sneak peek. My first video is called, "Is the mid-2012 MacBook Air worth it in 2019?" Bro, that's content. Well, is it worth it? It's so hard to make a video. Like, you'll learn. You pretty much just have to be definitive. Because, like, this is what I found. Is, like, what are my actual thoughts on the Mac Pro, the 2019 Mac Pro? I said them in the video. It's an amazing machine, but it's irrelevant to me, right? But if I title that video, like, the 2019 Mac Pro is a thing that's pretty cool, but it's not that relevant to me, nobody will watch it. Okay? If I just step around the bush and say, oh, like this, and this, it's the worst thing ever. It's so frustrating. YouTube is like, I feel like sometimes I'm just selling my soul to just get views. And it sucks because it's like I think my content is good, which is why I'm okay with sort of, I guess you could probably call it a little bit clickbaiting. You know what I mean? Like, Apple has ruined the MacBook Pro. Like, no, they haven't. It's fine. It's just it overheats and it's got some issues. But it's like, you have to put a title like that, because if I just say, like, the Razer Blade Stealth, you know, is more powerful than a 13-inch MacBook Pro, it's like, all right. Like, we know that. You know what I mean? Anybody can read a specs list. It's just frustrating sometimes. Like, I don't know. I think you guys can tell my anger with it in some of my videos. A G4 iMac? I have one of those in the basement right now. And I have a 2008 Mac Pro. Oh my god, I still have that, dude. I gotta sell that. Oh, what a scrub. What am I back here? Oh my gosh. I got the original Mac Pro box. That thing is sick. That's a cool box, but it's such a big, large object. I definitely don't need it, but I like the boxes. Pretty sure I found you through one of your in 2019 videos. Yeah, I know, it's annoying. I think the MacBook Pro one was trying to see if no one was worth buying to mess around with. That's the thing, it's like, yeah, I mean, old hardware is still sweet. Like, that's why I use it. This is the newest, this is the most up-to-date thing I've ever owned. Well, other than that camera, but in terms of computer power, this is like the most up-to-date thing I think I've ever owned. I own an 8th Gen i5, but this is the newest thing. This is only a few months old. Like, everybody knows the questions. It's just like I try to make my videos beyond tech, because tech is fucking boring. Like, sometimes it's just so boring. It's like, this is a hard drive, but like this could be a title. Let's say I reviewed this hard drive. My title would literally be, it works fine, haven't had a problem with it. But that won't get anybody to click. It's like, I would literally just say like Toshiba Red Label P300 1TB hard drive is fine, works fine, no problems. But on YouTube, you have to literally, this would be the title, you have to be like, is this the greatest hard drive ever? Most, or like, cheapest hard drive you can find on eBay, cheapest hard drive you can find on Amazon. It's always Amazon, so you can put those affiliate links in the description. Just everything seems so disingenuous on YouTube, and I hate feeling like I have to get people to click on the video, but I feel like once they get into the video, it's more entertaining than like the bullshit that pretty much everybody else posts. Yeah, low key. What do you mean, yeah, low key? Could you explain that? I just went down a rant. I feel that's just what I do. Is that how I just talk? I guess that's how I film. It's just like 10 minutes of rant, and then I'm like, how long is that? Like 10, 12 minutes? I'll be able to cut that down to a manageable amount. It's just frustrating sometimes. Like, that's why... No, I'm not going to get the Apple credit card. Do 6. You like my PC background? Oh, thanks. It's like the Razer stock background, but I think it actually looks kind of sick. So I'm leaving it for now. the algorithm goes for bait instead of real. Yeah, I know. It's so frustrating. It's like, yeah, it just sucks. I mean, like, it just sucks sometimes. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. It just sucks. Like, I like making videos because I like the interaction with the people who watch them, but I hate feeling like I'm a part of the problem too sometimes. You know, it's like, well, Scott, you're no better than them even if you know that you're doing something wrong. You know what I mean? It's like you know that what you're doing is disingenuous, but like you don't stop it. But it's like, well, I'm making these videos, somebody should watch them because they're good and they're fun to watch. At least I think they're entertaining. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, yeah, you learn a little bit about tech, but like I want you to leave the video and be like, oh, that was kind of funny. Like, some things are funny. Like, oh, he moved off center. Like, that was kind of clever. You know what I mean? The intro to today's video where it just, like, aspect ratio, like, and I had them, you know what I mean? It's just, like, I just want people to have some fun watching a video, but it's like, how are you going to get them to click on the video? You can't just be like, trust me, this is a good video, because no one's going to click on it. Do you like Windows or Mac OS? Mac OS. I'm using Windows and it's fine. Although there's no reason for me to use Mac OS because Premiere Pro, like, you can get a way more powerful computer on Windows and run Premiere Pro, which is what I use. But I still like Mac OS better because I'm just an Apple sheep at the end of the day. I like the new sign in with Apple feature now. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. I think that that's going to be... It's one of those things where I'm like, damn, I miss my iPhone type of thing. It's like, man, like that's a feature I would really like. Like there are things on my iPhone where I just had, not Siri, just Apple create a password for me, and it's like 25 characters long, and like no one could ever break into it. Shit like that's nice. Like Android does not have anything like that, and that is a feature that nobody ever thinks about. Mac OS has that as well. Google kind of has something like that, but I mean, there's nothing to compare because I could go onto my Mac. And as long as I'm signed in to my iCloud account, it won't matter because like the passwords will go from iPhone to iPad to Mac, which is sweet. Oh, thank you, Quirky Girly. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Yeah, I actually think that's cool. Would you ever commit to the ecosystem? I don't know. What is that? What is that letter? What is that? What's that character? Before ecosystem. Oh, was that Apple? I did. I was committed. I can't commit because I have too much fun playing with new stuff. Like, new shit's so exciting. Like, most people I know can use a computer for 4 years and they'll be perfectly happy, and then it'll start to slow down and they'll buy a new one. But I like to buy a new computer every 4 weeks, every 4 days. No, the A Plus is not fixed yet. I gotta get up. I got bad butt sweat. Oh. Here's the A Plus. Still cracked as shit. I gotta just buy a screen for it. I've just been so lazy. I don't know if I'm gonna sell it though after I fix that. I might. I don't know. It's like. I don't know if I'm going to use it again. I'm excited for the new Mac Pro. Like, it's a cool machine, but it's so irrelevant to me. But in 5-10 years, when they go under $2,000, that'll be fun to pick up. What I'm really excited about, yes, good old Pete. Yes, the Mac trash can. What I want to do with that, I want to buy the Mac trash can, the 4-core one, the cheapest one I can find. It doesn't matter what the core count is, but preferably whatever. Well, obviously I like the 12-core one because that'd be the cheapest. Like if I could get one super cheap as 12 cores, that would alleviate some of the headache. But I could use this little adapter, Thunderbolt 2 to Thunderbolt 3 adapter, into the eGPU, plug that into the Mac Pro, and then get like a Vega 64 for like $200. I'll find one somewhere. And then what I would like to do is, assuming I get the 4-core variant of that, what I would like to do is I would like to Mac Pro 2013 12-core CPU, that one. what I would like to do is, here we go. You can upgrade the CPUs in that Mac Pro. So I would like to upgrade to the E5 2697 V2, which would roughly cost me, right now, $300 is how much a 12 core goes for. I wouldn't really need the 12 core, but if I was going to do this, I would just get the best one. Although I would consider getting the 1680 V2, because I think these are like pretty damn cheap. No, see, these are $220. Yeah, I would probably get the other one, the 12 core. But then, if you look at Geekbench, what I would have is I would have the 2697 V2, and that doesn't show up. Let me look at the benchmark charts then. I would literally have one that can get, here we go. Oh wait. The benchmarks are always lower than they actually are. It gets like a 30,000 on Geekbench. 12 core processor running Mac OS, 2013 Mac Pro that they updated in 2018, so it'll get support for a really long time. eGPU with the Vega 64, and then my lovely fiance bought me. Oh. Ouch. The Space Gray trackpad for my birthday this year. I don't have a Mac currently to use it on. Well, I had the iMac, but I'm switching for now. And then I would love to use that as a setup. I think I would like that, and then with this ultra wide, because this thing, I bought it for so cheap, and I'll probably never find a monitor that is as nice and is as good as this one. Although I would like to one day get a 144 hertz one. I think that'd be fun. Like, I'd like the game. I don't know. That's what I'd like to do. Whenever I think the match chart. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. I would use it. I had it for a little bit and it was fun. The thing is. Oh, okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Stupid Android. Alright. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I guess I'm ending it. Gosh dang it. That sucks. Ugh. Alright, let me click on this and see if it's... Oh, way to go, Scott. More ads. Can you guys see me again? I don't know what happened, good old Pete. It just dipped out. Oh, it's working again. That's how I said edit. God, I have the worst posture ever. Well, let's see if people come back because that sucks. That sucks. They did. Tim Cook is knocking on the door. No, it was my phone. My phone just cut out. Alright, well, we're back. But it is getting late. It's okay. Paisley, you want to come in here? You want to come in here? You never ever hang out with me. Come on, Paisley. See, she doesn't want to hang out with me. Come on, Paisley. Who's a good doggy? You want to say hi to everybody on the stream? Say hello, I'm Techno Eclipse Dog. Well, are you coming? Are you staying out there? Are you coming in? Do you want to stay in here? You're like, dude, Dad, what are you doing? Alright, well, I'll leave the crack for you. Alright, I'm back. Samsung DeX, you should definitely try good old Pete. I think that's cool. I wish Apple had something like that. Although I wouldn't be surprised if we're not far away from that with iPad OS, built on iOS. We're getting close to something like that. I don't think the Mac Pro is bad, just overpriced. The form factor would be cool. Yeah, I'm just surprised. So with that new Mac Pro, you're getting, compared to an iMac Pro, you're getting a similar processor. I mean, clock for clock, it'll be probably a little bit better. like a little bit better IPC or whatever. Yeah, I think it's IPC. So it'll be a little bit better on like the single core performance, but like multi-thread test, you're getting like the base model iMac Pro and the base model Mac Pro. There's $1,000 difference, and it seems like you get a better graphics card with the iMac Pro than you do with the Mac Pro, and you get a 5K screen. Same amount of RAM and same amount of storage. So I don't really understand. I'm not really sure exactly what and why they priced the Mac Pro the way that they did. You know what I mean? It's like I'm right in that, right? Let me see. Because it was $5,999 for the 8-core, 32 gigabytes with a Radeon Pro 580X, 32 gigs of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage, right? So the iMac Pro, I believe, the base model, and this goes on sale all the flipping time. 8-core Xeon processor, 32 gigs of RAM, a terabyte of storage, which is 4 times as much. A Radeon Pro Vega 56, which should be better than the Radeon Pro 580X. Let's look that up. I want to just make sure I'm right. Well, I didn't. No, I didn't. I want user benchmark Bing. Let's see. So here we go. Oh, this is just an RX 580, but yeah, I mean a Vega 56 is way better than a 580. It's 58% faster. Its effective speed is 58% faster. So you get a more powerful graphics card. You get less gigabit. You get one less 10 gigabit port, but you also get a display, more storage. What the fuck? So for $500 more, for $600 more, you could get a 14-core processor, same amount of RAM, 50% better graphics card, 4 times as much storage, Magic Mouse, and the Magic Keyboard. I'm imagining the Mac Pro won't come with it because the Mac Pro now doesn't come with it. Right? Am I being... Like, I think that the iMac Pro is like a better... It's like a better option. It's cheaper, and you get more for it. Right? Let me see this again. 19. I don't think it's going to tell me what the... No, see, I'm not going to be able to buy it now. No. They said in the keynote today what the pricing was going to be. Here we go. So at the new Mac Pro will cost $5,999. And I'm pretty sure it comes with an 8-core. Crap. I just want them to tell me the exact. The iMac Pro does have port cooling, that's fair. But you get the monitor, and you get everything. You get a lot of extra stuff. Where's my mouse at? So the new Mac Pro starts with the 8-core model with 32 gigs of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage, and I know it has the Radeon Pro 580. So for $1,000 more, you get way less, but you also get the option with this computer to upgrade in the future. So instead of essentially being locked out with the Mac Pro, but with eGPUs, you're not really locked out because I think you get 4 Thunderbolt 4 ports, right? With the iMac Pro. I mean, the Mac Pro base model looks like a stupid thing. I would say yeah, I mean, I would say that probably at about $8,000 is where you really get to see like the benefits. I mean, I know that when you buy this machine, you're buying it for the expansion down the line. You're buying it for like that card you can buy that like that with the ASIC on it that allows you to edit videos a lot faster. Like I understand that, but still, I mean, like from like a 100-foot view, it's like iMac Pro might be better. It does have decent cooling. I can get a 27-inch 4K monitor for peanuts. That's true. Top-end Mac Pro must cost as much as a nice new car. What do you need help with, Carly? I bet that I cannot wait to spec out that Mac Pro with all the storage and shit too. Cause the iMac Pro spec'd out is $1,600 essentially. I mean that'll probably be like 28 grand. You think it'd be 28 grand? What are your thoughts? 30K. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. 28, 30K. It's never like an even number with Apple though, so it won't be like 30. What is it, Miss Carly? That's crazy though. I did not realize the pricing was so crazy. But again, you get the. I can't believe you like the design. I think the monitor looks so stupid. Oh my god. I was kind of disappointed with the design. The back of the monitor looks so weird. Look at this. Like what is this? What is this monitor? What is that back there? Oh, I cannot believe you guys like that. And of course, typical Apple, it's like, why can't you just let them have the same, like, why can't you just give peak brightness at 1600 nits the whole time? Because it had to be thin. I mean, it looks sweet. I mean, it looks sweet until you get to see the back. Are there fans in this thing? Man, this is. I mean, it's quite the marvel, like a 6K monitor. I understand that, but this looks kind of goofy. You need me to come outside, Carly? I'm not coming outside, although I am pretty much done. You want me to go hang out with her? She just is afraid of walking inside because it's dark outside. But it has been quite a long time, so I think I'm going to hang up on y'all. I bet you have to use Apple parts, Kevin. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I assumed in my video today. Alright, well, I'm going to leave because you can blame Carly for this one, but it has been a long time. Oh, look at Paisley. She looks so cute. Alright, thank you guys for all the help on the studio thing. Yeah, I know, but it's still, I don't like that specific design of it. But it does look like one of the old original cinema, or not the original, but like the second generation cinema displays. Alright, thank you for watching this stream. It's been very fun. It's cool to see the channel grow so much. Like I said earlier today, I was, at this time last year, I literally had 144 subscribers, so 3,000, we're going to hit that probably tonight or tomorrow. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much for all the support. As always, if you want to reach me directly, you can DM me on Twitter. I try to respond to every comment I can, but I'm only human. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great day or a great evening wherever you're located on the globe. Alright, see you guys. Peace out. I gotta say that stupid line because I